With the entire crypto market crashing, then rebounding, then correcting again, people start to take their money out of the smaller, more volatile altcoins. People start to pour more money into Bitcoin because it has been around the longest, it is the oldest crypto out there, and it is the most stable. We're not going to see a 90% drop off followed by a 200% return. It's just not going to happen anymore with Bitcoin. There's too much money, too many institutional investors that we're not going to see those massive fluctuations. Yes, we have seen Bitcoin's price drop about 50% from all-time highs, or now it's around 40% from all-time highs, but it's still never going to fluctuate as much as some of the smaller altcoins that have, let's say, a $1 billion market cap. So in today's video, we're going to go over what is going on in the crypto world. We have seen the massive correction. Nearly $1 trillion have been wiped off of the entire cryptocurrency market cap over the last couple of weeks, even with a bit of a rebound. Many people are wondering, is it time to just put more of my money into Bitcoin, Ethereum? Should I stay away from all of these other altcoins out there? Can Ethereum overtake Bitcoin? There are so many questions going on. Today, we're going to address all of those. So we're first going to go over what's going on in the cryptocurrency market. After that, I want to go over Ethereum and why Ethereum, I think, with this bit of a correction, now is positioned better than ever to overtake Bitcoin. And finally, at the end of the video, I want to go over a couple of coins that I invested in during that bit of a correction. And since then, just in a matter of 24 hours, I've gained about 70-80% on those investments just because I think these are very strong coins long term. They do have a bit of a lower market cap, but people, when they start to get scared, they sell off these smaller coins. And those are the times when I've been buying a lot of them. So if you enjoy this sort of content, well then please be sure to like the video down below, subscribe to my channel. The whole reason why I created this channel in the first place was because YouTube deleted my other account with over 300,000 subscribers. They deleted 4 of my YouTube channels because I posted a video on Elon Musk and Dogecoin. So the whole point of creating this is to show that the little guy, the underdog, can't be stopped, won't be stopped, and will never give up, because the only way that the big guy institutions, they win is if you give up, you stop trying. I'm not doing that, so that's why I created this channel. And if that mission resonates with you, then please be sure to subscribe. But anyways, the entire crypto market has lost about $1 trillion in market cap from its all-time highs earlier in the year. We have seen it start to recover, but still, we have a market cap now of around $1.57 trillion, when just about 2-3 weeks ago, we were well over the $2 trillion market cap range. And many people are wondering right now, is Bitcoin losing its dominance? Are people going to start looking away from Bitcoin more into other altcoins? What is going on? So when Bitcoin's price dropped below 34,000, when Bitcoin's price dropped all the way down to $30,000 per coin, we saw altcoins drop even more in terms of percentage. Altcoins were pulled to multi-month lows, and many people were taking their money out of altcoins, putting it into Bitcoin, keeping cash on the side, but they didn't want to be in these altcoins. And a lot of this is because there are a lot of meme coins, a lot of coins that don't have a lot of backing to them. But we got to remember, all of these altcoins are essentially like small businesses. They're all projects, and they do have their risks to them, but there are many out there that are working on solving some major problems, working on great things right now. And so even though there are meme coins, coins that are like scams, and those I don't invest in, but there are projects out there that are getting killed. Their prices are dropping so much when I think they have a great long-term future, and I think it's just a bit of an overreaction. So right now, when we look at the price of Bitcoin, we're seeing Bitcoin's price sitting right around the $38,000 per coin range. We saw it drop on May 19th to about $30,000. We didn't go below $30,000, and after that we started to see a bit of a rebound, and then we saw a crash again on May 23rd, where we saw the price go from about $40,000 per coin down to $31,800 per coin. And many people, are getting a bit scared. They're taking their money out of these smaller altcoins, but you have to remember, like what Warren Buffett has said, even though he talks about the stock market, be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others, right, to be greedy when other people are fearful. And that's exactly what I've been doing during this entire drop. When things have been dropping significantly, when we see those days where everything is red, those are the days when I'm buying. But right now, Goldman Sachs came out with a report recently that said Ethereum has a high chance of surpassing Bitcoin. This is called Ethereum flippening, when Ethereum's market cap surpasses that of Bitcoin. And they believe that with this massive drop we've seen in the entire crypto world recently, it gives Ethereum a very good chance of overtaking them. They're positioned better than they have ever been before. When we're looking at market caps, right now Ethereum has a $282 billion market cap, and Bitcoin has a $706 billion. So they're not too far off from one another. It's just a little over, Ethereum would have to a little over 2x from where it is right now. And according to Goldman Sachs, they explain how, given the importance of real uses in determining the store value, Ether has a high chance of overtaking Bitcoin as a dominant store of value. They explain how Ethereum ecosystem supports decentralized finance applications, NFTs, smart contracts, and Bitcoin does none of that. Bitcoin, its value proposition is just that it's a digital gold. So when you're looking at it long term, Ethereum has ETH 2.0 upgrade, which makes it more energy efficient. Ethereum also has more use cases, more development going on than Bitcoin does because of all of these other, smart contracts, DeFi, NFTs, things like that. Bitcoin doesn't have that going on. And for that reason, according to Goldman Sachs, they explain how right now Bitcoin is simply a value token. It doesn't have a clear roadmap moving forward. And even with the price plunge, long-term development for Ethereum is unaffected. Nothing has changed long-term for Ethereum. We still have all of these use cases, all of these different things with smart contracts, NFTs, decentralized finance applications. We have a lot of companies working on building projects on the Ethereum ecosystem. None of that has changed because of the recent drop. And for that reason, they believe Ethereum, being more energy efficient, have all of these different use cases, now is positioned better than ever to overtake Bitcoin in terms of market cap. So that is something to keep in mind. In addition to Goldman Sachs, Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, came out recently and said that he was not surprised by the recent crash we saw. He thought that the crypto was in a bubble as well, and he believes now, with where we are positioned, Ethereum may overtake Bitcoin in terms of total market cap. He says, from Ethereum is going to go from consuming energy, as much energy as about mid-sized countries, to consuming the same energy as a small village with this new ETH 2.0 upgrade. He says Ethereum has significantly more use cases than Bitcoin. And if you're looking at just long-term, what Bitcoin is doing versus what Ethereum is doing, Ethereum is in a much better position. Moving on, when we are looking at other altcoins, in addition to Ethereum, Bitcoin is the main one. When we're looking at Ethereum and other smaller altcoins, many people have been staying away from those because of what is going on in the market. But according to a recent report that has come out, many people are concerned about Bitcoin's environmental issues, how much energy it consumes. And if we're looking at altcoins, there are so many altcoins out there that consume significantly less energy than Bitcoin. In terms of kilowatt hours consumed per transaction, IOTA is the most efficient. XRP is the second most. Chia is the third most. Dogecoin is the fourth most efficient. Cardano is right up there as well. So all of these consume less than 1 kilowatt hour per transaction. And when we look at Bitcoin, they consume 707 kilowatt hours per transaction. So Cardano, Dogecoin, Chia, XRP, IOTA, all of these consume less than one. They consume 700 times less, or even more than that, than Bitcoin in terms of energy. And while, yes, all these projects have their own problems, all these projects are currently being worked on and they have their different use cases, if we're just looking at strictly in terms of energy, right now there are so many better options out there for energy consumption that are better for the environment than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, yes, is a store of value. A lot of corporations and large institutions are starting to get into it, but you got to remember, they're not going to want to invest in something that's bad for the environment because they have certain regulations, certain things in place, protocols that they have to follow. And these corporations are going to make sure that they are investing in clean energy, green energy technologies. And Bitcoin really isn't one of those. Bitcoin consumes more energy than Argentina. Bitcoin consumes more energy than some major countries. And that's going to be why I think a lot of institutions are going to start looking towards Ethereum, start looking towards potentially other altcoins out there. Right now, Ethereum is, the only other one I see them investing in, but down the road, I could see them investing in others as well, other eco-friendly cryptos. And finally, during this market crash, I invested in 3 specific coins particularly. I invested in Polygon when it was around 82 cents, 78 cents per coin, just within the last 24 hours during the drop. I've owned it for a while, but I bought more. In addition to this, Cardano, I bought more when it was around $1.10 per coin, and Ethereum I bought as well when it was at around $1,800 per coin. This was in the last 24 hours. And you can see right here on our Patreon page, I bought $500 of Polygon, 1,000 of Cardano, and 2 Ethereum. And these are the prices I bought them at. So if you guys want to be updated on when I'm buying, well, then make sure to join our Patreon. Check that out. We only have a limited number of spots left. I probably will be opening more up later in the week, but we do have only a couple spots right now. Either way, though, this is important to show you guys because Polygon was at 78 cents. This is on May 23rd at 1:13 p.m. May 23rd. Now it is May 24th, and the price is double where I bought it. 100% our investment, 2x our investment from just 24 hours ago. Yes, I didn't add a lot. I only added $500 to Polygon because I already own a significant amount of Polygon. But this just shows if you add a lot, if you add over time, when other people are fearful of the market, when other people are taking their money out, a lot of these things are overreactions. And with crypto, there's never going to be a halt on trading like with the New York Stock Exchange. If we see a massive drop or a massive run up, they can halt trading for 15 minutes. But with crypto, that's not going to happen. So when people are overreacting, we're going to see much more volatile actions. We're going to see prices drop significantly, prices rise significantly, and for that reason, you're able to take advantage of some of these opportunities like I did the other day. So I just wanted to show you guys that I think now when we're seeing crypto drop, when we're seeing prices all over the place, getting into some altcoins, yes, while it is extremely volatile, it is riskier, I think that is the opportunity to make more money than you could if you just invest in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, yes, is going to be more stable. It's a great investment long term, but if you're trying to become, make those 2-3x gains very quickly, investing in some of these smaller altcoins or even Cardano, which isn't small, investing in just not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, could yield much higher gains in the short term, in the long term as well. So that's what's going on with crypto. I think investing in altcoins when things are dropping, while it is more risky, it's going to be the way that people can make a lot more money. You just got to remember, risk reward, you can lose a lot more, you can make a lot more. So anyways, that's what's going on in the crypto world. That's what I've been doing in my positions and with Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin.